Very good morning, students. I am Manish Pandey from LPM Public School. Today I am going to explain you second part of chapter that is explain host written by H.G. Wells. Actually, in first part, we came to know about encounter story, H.G. Wells encounter story with a host, and the author H.G. Wells was narrating that incident to his friends, but his friends were not believing on H.G. Wells except Wish. Wish was also his friend, and Wish was believing on H.G. Wells, and other friends of H.G. Wells were not believing on H.G. Wells. They thought that H.G. Wells is lying. He did not encounter with ghost. So now in second part, we will read that how H.G. Wells describes to his friends how ghost managed to disappear, because once he forgot his gesture, how to get back in his own world, but author H.G. Wells helped him to get ghost his gesture back. Okay, we will read. You have to pull yourself together. Now H.G. Wells is telling to Catton is telling to Ghost to do work in an organized manner, okay, to get your gesture back. I said to him and tried. Catton told to Ghost, try once again. And to encourage him, I began to try as well. So H.G. Wells wanted to encourage the host to get back his movement right. To encourage him, Catton also tried with the host. At last he did it. I know, he said. What you know? Now host is asking question. What do you know about my movements? I know, he repeated. Then he said previously. Now host said, I know. And then he said previously means after getting annoyed, the host said, I can't do it if you look at me. Don't look at me. Before you, I cannot do it. So please go away from here. I really can't. Now host is repeating his words. I really can't. I can't try if you look at me. Please leave this place or go somewhere else. I'm a nervous fellow. Now host is telling to H.G. Wells, I tend to get nervous. I am feeling nervous. We had a bit of an argument, so they exchanged hard words between each other. Okay. Naturally, I wanted to see, but he was as obstinate as usual. Actually, author H.G. Wells was very much interested to see what gesture the ghost is making to get back in his own world, but that ghost was very he was extremely reluctant to do something before H.G. Wells. Alright, I said okay, it's okay. I will not be here. I won't look at you. I will not look at you. I will leave this place and I will go there. And turn towards the mirror by the bed. Now, H.G. Wells, Catton take a round and bend near the bed. He started off very fast, down bent his arms. Now the host started making his gesture. Gesture means, what do you know by gesture? Gesture means the movement of head and hand to make something. So he started off very fast, down bent his arms and his head, and then with a rush came the last gesture of all. Stand erect and open out the arms and he stood. So now host is trying to make a gesture. Through that gesture he can go back to his own word, what he has forgotten. Host is forgotten how to make gesture and vanish. How to get vanished from that place, from the club where he is appearing. I wheeled round from the looking glass to him now. I just Clayton also took a round, turned about and looked at the host. There was nothing, but host was not there. He was disappeared. I was alone at that time. Clayton was alone. What had happened? Had I been dreaming? Now Clayton is thinking, there was really a ghost, or I was dreaming only. And then the clock upon the landing struck one ping. Now clock made ping sound and struck one. The time was 1 a.m. And then you went to bed asking once. Now you are asking question. You are putting question. Then you went to sleep. You went to sleep after that. And else was there to do, or something else was there to do. And about these movements said Sanderson. Now Sanderson is putting question. Tell me something about these movements. How host managed to get his gesture back? I believe I could do them now. Now Clayton is telling them, I can repeat gesture of host. Why don't you do them now? Said Sanderson. Sanderson is telling to Clayton, why do you not repeat that gesture before us? That is what I am going to do, said Clayton. Clayton is telling, okay, wait for a minute. I will repeat all the gestures made by host before all of you. You know, I would rather you didn't that wish. So, actually, Wish is believing on ghost story of Clayton. Wish is telling, okay, please don't repeat all these movements again. I don't want to see those movements again. Clayton said, you are a very good lawyer. No, he is telling that you are telling that you are a very good lawyer. The disappearance happened to be convincing. So, you have to convince us. His friends are telling, you have to convince us in a very convincing manner, so that we will believe on you. Clayton stood up. Now, Clayton stood up from his seat. For a moment, for a little time, he regarded his feet. He just moved his feet. He raised his two hands. He lifted his two hands slowly and smiled at us all. Now, Clayton is looking at his friend and is smiling. But I think there was just a little hesitation in his smile. But one of his friends said he was smiling with a hesitation. There was little hesitation in his smile. If I begin, he said, I would not begin, said Wish. Wish is telling, okay, please don't begin. I don't want to see those movements again. It's alright, said he was telling, now it's alright. okay. This order is not going to stand scattered into the work of darkness. So Evans is telling that if Platon will make all these gestures, he won't be able to disappear from here. He will not disappear in the world of darkness. So why are you getting angry? Why are you getting annoyed? Vish stood up and put his arms on Platon's shoulder. Vish now put his arms on the shoulder of Platon. You have made me believe that story somehow, and I don't want to see the things done. Now, Vish is telling that I can easily believe on your story. Now don't tell me again. I'm scared. I'm scared. I am feeling scared. So don't tell me again, please. Goodness, said I. Platon said, oh my goodness. Vish is frightened. Vish is scared. I am sad. Vish telling, okay, yes, I am scared. I believe that if he goes through these moments, he will go. Now belief is telling that if Platon will repeat all the moments of all the gestures of ghost, he will go. Platon will be disappeared. He will do nothing of the sort. I cried. Oh no. He will not do something like that. So don't worry. Platon smiled back at him now. Platon also smiled. Vish, he said, is right and the others are wrong. Now Platon is telling that Vish is the only person who is correct. And others, my friends, are wrong. They are thinking wrong. But Vish is correct. I shall go, okay, I will do it. I shall get to the end and I will do at the end, till the end. And as at last this wishes through the air. So now Platon made some whistling sound. This room will be vacant and this room will be vacant. Nobody will be seen here. Platon is telling. You will be amazed, you will be surprised. And a young gentleman will jump into the air of darkness and I will be disappeared from this place, in the world of darkness. I am certain, I am very much sure. Let us think we tried, okay, let me try. I will try and see the result. No, said Vish said no. Stop, please stop all these gestures, making gestures. Platon raised his hand once more to repeat the ghost movement. Now, Platon is very much determined on his part. He will repeat the movement, he will repeat all the gestures of ghost and he will tell his friends how ghost will disappear from that place. By that time, we were all tense. We were very tense situation. We are feeling nervous. Largely because of Vish. Because Vish was very determined that Platon should not do that. So we were feeling tense. Platon woke and squared and waved his hand and arm before us. Now, Platon is bending down and waving and shaking his hand and arms before us. The last gesture was to swing the arms wide open. Now last gesture to swing, he just threw out his arm wide open with the face held up, with high face looking at the top of the room. And when at last he swing out to this closing gesture, I ceased even to breathe. Now I stopped breathing I stopped breathing when I saw that Clayton is doing his last gesture for disappearing. So I was very much surprised. I was perplexed. It was ridiculous. It was not good. It was ridiculous. Of course, but you know that ghost story feeling. So no, it was not. We are not feeling good because ghost stories tend to be frighten us, tend to be scare us. Okay. But after dinner in an old house, would he after all? So it was night time, and after dinner in an old house, a very old and clean and smooth house, it all were happening. There he stood for one moment, so for some time he waited there, with his arms open and his face bright. So there was a light in his face and his arms were open, wide open. And then came from all of us something that was half a sigh of relief and half a reassuring. So half he was feeling happy and half he was convincing us. No, for visibly, so clearly no, he was not going. It was all nonsense. It was filthy talk. Okay, it was nonsense. No fruitful talk was there. He had told a story that was all. So Clayton was telling us a story, and that did not happen in real. Okay, so Clayton was describing a story before us, nothing else. And then what happened? So, my dear students, in a very simple words, I tried to narrate all these stories from H.G. Wells, written by H.G. Wells. I hope you could understand it. Thank you very much for watching my video. Thank you very much and have a nice day.